this is our vintage episode. And for the occasion, I wore a vintage dress. And I wore something that's not vintage at all, unfortunately, because I realized I didn't have any good vintage pieces in my closet. This is pretty much my only vintage dress, and we realized we don't have a lot of vintage. We don't know how to shop for it. So we teamed up with Quinn Asteak. She's the market editor of Paper Magazine. She's an amazing stylist, and she's a vintage expert. Hi, I'm Faran from Gone Styled, and I'm here in Fille de Joie, which is a vintage store in Brooklyn, with Quinn Asteak. She's going to take us through and show us everything you need to know about vintage.
I love working with vintage clothes because I feel like they're a lot better quality. Things are better made. The trends come from vintage. You know, fashion is so cyclical. The cool things come from the street, and the people on the street can't afford the things in the high-end stores, so they go to the vintage stores and create the new styles, and that's where a lot of trends are born. We can start here in the beginning. I think one of the things about a vintage store is, like, don't get overwhelmed. Come in when you have a lot of time to kill. You walk into any department store and you see all these duplicates and you're used to that. But here you kind of need to take your time. You need to look through everything one by one. This, for instance, is a really beautiful, perfect boxy blouse.
It's so Chloe.
It is.
Yeah.
This came from France, and this is vintage. It's, you know, probably from around the turn of the century. $50 price tag, which is great for something that has been around for way longer than you have, and it's still in great condition.
So now let's talk about shoes.
Okay, let's. One of my personal favorite pairs of shoes in the store are these guys right here.
Question.
Yeah.
Back to the, oh my god, I don't know anything about vintage mentality.
Shoot.
Is it gross to wear other people's shoes?
I don't think so. I mean, don't you ever borrow your best friends? And if you just go to the store, you get a baby wipe the inside a little bit.
That was going to be my next question.
I mean, if you wear flip-flops in the city, I think
you can handle this pair of shoes.
I think you can handle this pair of shoes. It's kind of the same mentality, especially in New York, we're all exposed to so much grime.
Yeah. So I heard that you have a lot of things in the stores that are your favorites.
I do. I have a lot of things that are my favorites, and I have a lot of things that I think you'll love. I really love the silk blouses.
Oh, yeah.
I love this. I think it has so much style. It has that classic Hermes print kind of thing going on, but it's also so hip-hop at the same time. Like,
it's a little claw money.
Yeah, it is a little claw
totally.
money. Like, I would wear this with some, like, tiny little booty shorts and some platforms. I love this Polini jumper. Is my favorite thing in the world, with the little sailor bag.
No, Polini is a label that's really in demand for vintage collectors,
yes,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like seersucker, and it's got the little shorts thing, which is a huge trend right now. It actually is really flattering.
Looks like it would be, if you're not scared of skirts.
Exactly. Which you shouldn't be.
I totally am.
You should not be.
Skirts!
Love a score. It's going to get you. This is the Faran Mama Jamma. This
oh my
is
god,
what's
it
up.
totally is.
This is Moschino. And, like, you know, so we have little cotton numbers over there that just have these beautiful details, but then you also got, like, hello, designer dresses.
So you never really know what you're going to find.
No, you can find amazing, amazing things. Here we have tons of Christian Dior, Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Hey, Quinn.
Yeah?
I see a dress in the mirror that I really want to try on.
Let's go.
Can I grab
Let's try it on.
All right, come on. Okay, so this gold dress.
Yes.
I'm kind of freaking out
It's
because
gorgeous.
it looks a lot like the one that Sienna Miller wore, the Burberry to the Met Ball.
Oh, totally.
So the tag for this dress says that it is $120. How it is, and then just sort of decide what kind of price. And do you haggle? Is this the type of thing where I try on the dress and I say, I'll give you $100? Or is a vintage price a vintage price? Okay?
It's not completely out of line to ask because, of course, these things are somewhat negotiable.
Well, I'm going to go try this on.
Do it.
All right, here I go.
Oh, hello, sexy mama.
Here I am.
Yeah, look at that.
It's a little more dream girls than Sienna on me.
Wow.
Well,
awesome.
Thank you very much for sharing.
Oh my god, my pleasure.
It was very cool to see
It was
you.
super cool. I'm glad that you came. I hope you learned a little something and are a little less intimidated.
I'm a lot less intimidated. And also, if you want to visit Quinn, you can go to these3things.org.
That's true.
Or you can come to Fille de Joie, which is on Grand Street in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Take the L, give a little wave, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Faran, isn't that the same Moschino dress from Fille de Joie? It is. You bought it? I had to. Okay, this is getting so out of hand. We are not going to shop anymore when we do segments. No more. No more shopping. If you have any great vintage pieces to show or vintage shopping tips to share, send them in. We'll put them on the show. We'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Bye.